So on the basis of the chapter, an ancient education system of India, the students are going to explain the topic Nalanda University. So they are going to tell about Nalanda University.
Good afternoon, all of you. Our topic is Nalanda University. Nalanda University was founded by Kumar Gupta in the 5th century AD. It was a complete residential university, believed to have 2,000 teachers and 10,000 students. In 1193, the Nalanda University was destroyed by the Khilji.
So dear all, as you have heard them, they were presenting their chart and they were telling about Nalanda University. Now let us have a comprehension check. So my question is to all of you, how many teachers were there in Nalanda University?
2,000 teachers.
Okay, 2,000 teachers.
Yes.
And how many students were there in Nalanda University?
10,000 students.
10,000 students. Okay, good, fine. So now they are going to describe Viharas and university.
Good afternoon, all of you. Today's topic is Viharas and university. In early days, when Buddhism was emerging as a planetary religion, they would use the space to debate on the universal truth. Established a holy communion, they had a quest on knowledge and used this form to gain divinity.
Now the students are going to explain the subtopic role of community based on the chapter Ancient Education System of India. So over to Bhumika.
Good afternoon to you all. Our today's topic is role of community. In ancient India, knowledge was considered sacred and no fees was charged. So at that time, knowledge was considered pure and holy, and that's why the fees was not charged. Contribution towards education was considered the highest form of the donation. So people's contribution towards education was considered as donation. The society members are contributed in some form or the other. So the society members gave their supports in many forms. Financial supports came from rich merchants, wealthy parents, and the society. So the financial support was mainly from the rich merchants, wealthy parents, and the other rich peoples from the society. The form of free education was spread in the other ancient universities like Velavi, Vikramshila, and Jagdallah. So the system of free education was also in highest ancient and populated universities like Velavi, Vikramshila, and Jagdallah. South Indian kingdoms had other culture institutions known as Ghatika and Brahmapuri. So in the kingdom of South India, the great universities Ghatika and Brahmapuri also had that culture. Thank you.
So dear children, as you have come across the information given in this chart, I would like to ask you a question. From where did the financial support come to the ashramas, gurukuls, and others in ancient times? Say loudly. From rich merchants. Okay. So the role of community was very vital in ancient education system of India. Okay, good. You can sit now. Here comes the group of the students explaining Takshashila University. So they are going to tell you about Takshashila University. Let us see them. What do they tell you?
Good afternoon, everyone. Today's topic is Takshashila University. Takshashila was an ancient Indian city which is now in northwestern Pakistan. It is an important archaeological site and the UNESCO declared it to be a World Heritage Site in 1980. Its fame rested on the university where Chanakya is said to have composed his Arthashastra. According to Ramayana, the city of Takshashila was founded by Bharat, son of Kekai.
So my questions are there for you. The first question is there. Based on the chart which they have presented. So, in which year UNESCO declared Takshila University a World Heritage? 1980. In 1980. So, you can see here, in 1980, UNESCO declared it to be a World Heritage Site. So, the second question is, at present, Takshila University's place is in which country? Pakistan. It is in Pakistan. Okay, good. So, dear children, now you will see the presentation of this group. They will tell you the sources of ancient education system of India. So, let us enjoy their activity.
Respected English sir and one and all present here, a very good afternoon to you all. Today we are presenting an activity. The topic of our activity is sources of ancient education. The ancient system of education was the education of the Vedas, Brahmas, Upanishads and Dharma Sutra. In the ancient time, there are four major sources of education. You must have heard the names of Aryabhatta, Panini, Katyana and Patanjali. In this line there are very great persons. You must hear the name of Aryabhatta and Panini. Aryabhatta, we also know that Aryabhatta discovered zero and Panini was write the grammar of Sanskrit. Their writings and medical treatises of Charak and Susrut were also some of the sources of learning. There are 6 parts of Vedamanas: grammar, etymology, astronomy, ritual, phonetics, metrics.
So, dear all, you have come across to this chart presentation about the sources of ancient education system of India. So, can you tell me what were the things or subject matters on which the ancient system of education was consisted of? Okay, so they were Vedas and Upanishads and Dharma Sutra. Okay, so can you tell me at least 3 names who were the famous scholars of that time? Aryabhatta, Panini and Katyani and Patanjali also, right? Okay, good.